Hi, I'm Amy Clemson, and this is my technology infused lesson plan for my course at Lakeland Educational Technologies. And I'm here at Perry Elementary School, my sister's third grade classroom. And I love that I have a sister that's a teacher because I have the opportunity to not just learn about it, but to actually experience it. And man, trial and error all day long trying to figure this stuff out, but I've actually learned a lot. This is a Promethean board. And in my original lesson plan, I did not have this as one of the tools I'd be using, but I came here today and this is what it's going to have to be, and I absolutely love it, actually. This is my technology-infused lesson plan, and it has to do with avoiding cliches. Students in Honors English, grades 10 through 11, are going to be transforming ordinary writing by recognizing and eliminating cliches by using imagery and original word choice. So at the conclusion of this lesson, I want my high school students to be able to demonstrate their ability to use their creative thinking and writing skills by first identifying and then replacing these overused metaphors and similes with their own unique writing styles. So that's the basis of this lesson plan, and we're going to just infuse it left and right with all kinds of technology, because that's what this course is all about. Prerequisite knowledge: basically, if you're in an honors English class, you're proficient to do any of these assignments. It's the lesson plan that I have devised. It covers 7 of Ohio's Common Core standards, and they're listed here. For the sake of time, I'm not going to go over them right now, but you can see it on Blackboard. Materials that, if you were going to use this lesson plan, that you would need is the Promethean board, students' Chromebook, My PC, Google Classroom, Google Docs, Google Drive, YouTube, countdown ticker app, and then for an optional extra credit assignment, we need sort of like a video maker, some sort of editing app, and WeVideo, Microsoft Movie Maker, iMovie, anything like that will work. Here's our activities. I'm going to go through some of them sort of quickly because the point isn't really what's the lesson plan, it's what are we doing to make this lesson plan infused with technology and more fun and interactive for the students. The first one, when the students walk into the classroom, I'm going to have this saying right here, posted on the Promethean board. I'm actually going to click on my Word documents, click on it here. That's going to be up there for the students to see. You might have read it before because I've had this posted in some of our blogs, but that's what it is. What the students are going to have to do is highlight any of the cliches that they see and then send it to me via Google Drive. I'm immediately going to have that to kind of determine how much they've learned from the beginning, which would be this assignment, to the end assignment, which we'll be talking about a little bit later. Can I have one of my lovely assistants in the back grab my papers, because I'm up here kind of running on not much. Walk away. Okay, all right, love you. Okay, thank you. Sorry, and I'm not doing this again because this is like take 20. Not happening. Okay, excuse me, I'm sorry. So we're not back on that. We're back on my lesson plan. So that was the first activity. The second activity, there's a couple of videos on YouTube. Now the first video, which I kind of was led here by our teacher in this class, so thank you so much, Mr. B. I love it. I watched a bunch of these, and this one I think really gives you a feel for creative writing and how to kind of search inside yourself to I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but just playing it right here, you'll be able to see how this would work in your classroom.
Mr. Anderson.
My favorite part of this, and I know my sister told me not to fast forward, but that's so much fun, and I love this part right here.
Stare that pounds my brain. Oh, that's excellent. Now give him action. Make him do something.
I just really like this part. So watch it, and if you have some
all the time he's mumbling.
After you're done, presenting this to your class,
forget them.
another YouTube video that I found that is very helpful is titled "What is Cliche?" You can blow that up to maximize it, and basically he gives you a very, very in-depth, great definition on what is a cliche, how to avoid a cliche, how things become cliches.
What is a cliche?
After he's done talking about it, it'd be a good idea to kind of open up for classroom discussion, see if anyone has any questions. You know, I myself would probably give a short lecture on cliches. So after that, forgive me, I have a lot of papers here to go through. After we watch the YouTube videos, we're going to have a little bit of fun. Okay, so the fourth part of this is students are going to be asked to open a blank document, a blank Google document on their Chromebooks, and then a countdown timer is going to be displayed on the Promethean board. I included a link to one that I liked, but when I came here to my sister's school, it's actually blocked, so we kind of had to think on our feet and find another one that could be used. And we found a couple different ones. There's actually one here on the Promethean board that you can use. What I did like, though, that I found was just the basic Google timer. And you can kind of set it to whatever you want to by clicking on that. I don't have a keyboard here. I think you need a keyboard. Miss Chrome, would you like to punch in 10 seconds for me? Kenny, can you get me a drink of my coffee?
Of course, Mother.
Thank you. So then you can press that. I set it for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Right here, I have it for 10 seconds. Dinner's ready. Okay, so after that's done, we'll go back. Apparently that continues to go off until the police come. All right. So that's another piece of technology that you can put into this lesson plan. Okay, so during the 2.5 minute timer, the students are going to be asked to kind of put down every single cliche that they can think of into their Google document and send it to me. Immediately I'm going to get that and through Google Drive and be able to tell who has the most cliches. So with that, I'm going to crown one of the students the creative god or goddess of the class, and then I'm going to tell them that tomorrow the whole class is going to come back in for a game show. It's Battle of the Words, and this was the quiz that I used, the game show I used. It's Flip Quiz Me, but again, this school, it's blocked. So we had to kind of come up with another one and think on our feet, and we actually did, and it's actually right through the Promethean board. So the next day, when the students come back into class, we're going to play a quick game show, and this is what it's going to be. Okay, so I got to have a little bit of fun. So basically this is how it's going to be. We're going to bring up 2 students. They're going to be a lot more mature than this because they're 10th and 11th graders, not 7th graders.
Should have had me go up there.
Here's my game show. I made it myself. I didn't have to go online and make anything up. Just kind of type everything in. It took maybe 3 minutes tops. So I'm going to ask them. They're going to battle it out, duke it out for the War of the Word God or Goddess. So here's my first cliche. You make a better door than a window. First, I'm going to give Kenny a chance to come up with.
I want to go second.
First, we're going to have Ethan, my nephew, come up with another way you can say this, Ethan. That's not a cliche. You make a better door than a window.
Get out the way because you're in the way.
Get out of the way because you're in my way. Okay. Kenny, you make a better door than a window.
Could you please move because you're blocking my view?
I think that's what he said.
You said get out of the way. I totally said could you please move.
Okay, so then at that point, round of applause if you think Kenny's was better. That's not good. Round of applause if you think Ethan's was better. So that's how you do it. You get the class involved, and it's a lot of fun to use technology. Go to your seats. Do you want to battle your mom?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, one more, quick one.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, Kenny, go sit down. in your
Tell
seat. So
Go
the
to
next
the,
one-
you are the apple of my eye.
So you have to put the blind back up if you want to go to your next slide. So I'm going to go up a few to surprise them. And Ethan, you go first. The cliche is, say it, don't spray it.
Talk to me, don't spit.
Talk to me, don't, get a little creative. Bring it from in here. What are
cover his eyes with my words.
Talk to me. Don't make it rain.
All right, that's not bad. Heather, say it, don't spray it.
How about tell it to me with passion and zeal without spitting all over me.
Yeah! Okay, here we go. Heather.
Woo!
And Ethan.
All right.
All right.
Good job.
Well, after we do that, and that takes a whole class. This takes a whole class a period to do this. So once we're done with that, I'm going to send them home with this homework assignment, which you'll also find on my blackboard. This is the homework assignment, and I'm going to have them highlight or circle every use of cliche in this following paragraph right here. And it's worth 50 points, and 20 points of it is by underlining or circling any cliche that they find. They can do it actually right on Google Docs and send it to me through Google Drive. I can score that. With that, another 30 points for taking this work and turning it into a creative writing piece by taking out the cliches and putting in other descriptive messages, meanings in there to kind of make it their own. So that's how they'll be graded. That's basically it. They have a chance to earn some extra credit points, actually 50 points. If the students want to make a video, they have to just go home and videotape random things and see how much your family and random people, use cliches. They're all over. We say it all the time without even knowing it. I just want you guys, the students to be able to identify what cliches are and change them, change your thinking and how you use them in your writing. So that's about all. Quickly, and then we'll close. Go all the way to the bottom here. The assessment portion, we've already kind of talked about it, but I'm just going to briefly skim through. They're going to be scored on the take-home assignment, which I just showed you. Their growth is going to be measured from the beginning, the very first assignment and the last assignment, compared to see, how much they've learned, how much they've grown, and then they've got the extra credit assignment thrown in there too. So that's it. I am glad this is over, but it was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. Biggest thing I learned is technology is a wonderful, wonderful tool in the classroom, but it doesn't always go your way. You're going to have a backup plan and a backup plan for a backup plan, but when it does work, it's a lot of fun. So I am so glad that I've learned these things, and it's going to be very useful to me. Thank you for allowing me to use your classroom, and I aspire to be like you. All right, thank you.